Hello and welcome to tonight's live event. My name is Matthew Long and I'm from the Crossroads of America Council, and we're here to talk about our adventure boxes and Scouts BSA summer experience. We appreciate you taking your time this evening to learn about what the Crossroads of America Council is offering to support our packs, troops, and your Scouts this summer. Over the next 30 minutes or so, we will learn more about our adventure boxes and Scouts BSA summer experience. We will learn what each experience has to offer, best practices on how to utilize these experiences, and what your next step should be to take advantage of what we have to offer. We'll spend about 10 minutes presenting information on the adventure boxes, then 10 minutes on Scouts BSA summer experience, and then we'll have about 10 more minutes to address any other questions you may have. Just a couple of housekeeping notes. This is a webinar format, so I can't see you or hear you. There is a Q&A button where you can ask questions. While this is not a chat feature, we are monitoring the Q&A and we'll try to answer as many questions as we can at the end of our presentation. We have also posted in the Q&A section a link to a form, so please just make sure you click the link and follow to that form. It is a super simple attendance. We just want to know who's here this evening. So let's go ahead and begin with the Cub Scout adventure boxes. Each rank-specific box is filled with nearly everything you need to complete 5 elective Cub Scout adventures at home and kickstart your Scouts advancement this summer. Within each box, you'll find a copy of the Scout Oath and Law and other assorted items which will help you and your Scout complete the adventure requirements at home as a family or a den. One question everyone has, though, is what's actually in the adventure box? So let's take a look.
Hi Scouting families, I'm Jason King, and I'm a den leader with Pack 124 in Carmel. As you know, Cub Scout adventures are more than just fun activities. They help build character in your Scouts and instill the values of Scoutings. I'm happy to be here and share the Wolf Adventure Box as a way to keep your Scout entertained and educated this summer. Let's see what's inside. Each box comes with written and video instructions on how to complete 5 elective adventures. See, there's also a Scout Oath and Scout Law reminder card to help your Scout stay focused this summer on the important values of Scouting. Let's see what else there is. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. There's a 4M weather station. That'll come in handy working on the Grow Something adventure. Oh, and here's a set of patches. That's pretty cool. I've got my own patch collection at home, and I'm sure this will be a good start for everybody as they work on collections and hobbies. Oh, cool. There's a compass. That's going to come really in handy with finding your way. Oh, and a rain gutter regatta kit. These are awesome. This is going to help a lot with the motor away adventure. Cool, there's a microscope. That's going to be awesome as we work on the Germs Alive adventure this summer. Wow, this is awesome. This is going to give our Scouts a great start to their advancement next year. I can't wait to get started with my Scouts this summer and pick up my box after June 1st. Or maybe I'll just have it delivered to my house. Order your adventure box today. I think these adventure boxes are great because they've got everything you need to get you started. You're obviously going to work with your Scout. It doesn't do it for you. You're not just going to give it to your Scout, but we're in this as a family. Scouting is a family activity, and this is a good way to give us the materials that we need to get a good start and be able to work through these adventures together.
On your screen here in a moment, you can see a list of the elective adventures that will be offered in each box. There is at least one item in each box that corresponds with each of these adventures. Now you may be saying to yourself, the adventure box seems expensive. Is it really worth it? Well, just know that each box is at or below the retail value of the included items. There is no additional markup to the adventure boxes. For example, our Webelow/Arrow of Light box has a $60 retail value of the items inside, and it's still the same price as the other boxes at $55. Each box also comes with activity-specific instructions, both written and video, so individual parents can easily participate with their child, and we encourage every family to do so. With that said, a best practice that we're seeing for DENs is to coordinate and work through the adventure boxes together. Think about this. Normally, DENs do not regularly meet over the summer besides summer camp, but our summers are completely different this year. In talking with many PACs and DENs that are purchasing the adventure boxes, they're planning on meeting once a week or every other week as a PAC or DEN throughout the summer. Some are planning to do so in person, while others are electing to do so virtually. But the key is that they're doing it together. For our unit leaders, using these adventure boxes means they don't have to plan for anything other than the date and time. You'll know that every scout has what they need. No need to go searching for supplies. Feel free to log your questions in the Q&A window, and we'll get to those towards the end of the webinar, but I wanted to go ahead and answer some frequently asked questions. When will the adventure boxes ship or be available for pickup? We are providing free reduced contact pickup at Camp BELZER and the Muncie and Terre Haute Scout Shops. Today, for the first time, we can announce that pickups will start on Friday, June 12th at Camp BELZER, and don't worry, more information is to come. For those that have elected to have their box shipped to them, we will also start shipping on or before that day. Does each Cub Scout in my family or DEN need his or her own box? Each adventure box is rank specific and designed for one child. While some items may be shared, we recommend ordering each Scout their own box. And finally, when do I need to order? We ask that you place your order before June 1st. We have been bombarded by other councils throughout the country and the general public inquiring about our adventure boxes. We even received national press coverage as the #1 virtual camp in parade.com. We will be offering these boxes to the public and supporting other local Boy Scout councils, but we want to support our Scouts first. That's why we ask that you place your adventure box order now. Additionally, during the pre-order sign-up, you have the option to add on a swag bag. In a swag bag, there's a patch, a t-shirt, and a string bag for only $20. This swag bag option will not be available after June 1st. This is a great way to add to your Scout summer experience, especially if you're meeting as a PAC or a DEN. Every Scout can wear their new Scouting home shirt, just like summer camp. On your screen, you can see a link to order your adventure box today. We're going to go ahead and move on to the Scouts BSA summer experience. So if you have any questions about the adventure boxes, feel free to log them in the Q&A and we'll answer those near the end of the presentation. The Scouts BSA 2020 summer experience is all about continuing the scouting journey through advancement opportunities, summer camp traditions, merit badge programs, challenges, experiments, adventures, and so much more. Our incredible team of facilitators and educators deliver content and instruction from Randsburg Scout Reservation. The #1 question we keep getting, though, is what does the Scouts BSA summer experience even look like? So let's take a look.
Hi, and welcome to the Scouts BSA 2020 Summer Experience.
We hope you and your Scouts will join us this summer here from the banks of Lake Monroe for a summer filled with fun and adventure. Your older Scouts will be engaged with various merit badge opportunities, and your newer Scouts will be engaged with advancement opportunities, all for a fun-filled adventure this summer. Let's learn a little bit more about what the summer looks like.
This summer, we will be engaging your Scouts to learn at home, in their backyards, in their neighborhoods, or at local parks. We'll be offering, with this experience, many different merit badges that the Scouts can take, rank advancements, challenges, activities, and adventures. We'll be offering this in 6 week-long sessions, Monday through Friday, and Scouts can sign up for merit badges just like they would at camp, but they can work at their own pace, but we do encourage that they work for about an hour with each merit badge every day.
Merit badges will be a combination of engaging, fun activities that have been filmed here at Randsburg Scout Reservation, as well as live interactive Zoom sessions. For each merit badge and activity, you'll expect some kind of curated lesson plan that is going to be fun and engaging for all Scouts of all ages. For example, if your Scout is taking the cooking merit badge with us, they should expect to see some pre-recorded videos of how to cook a variety of different meals for different parts of the day, as well as during their Zoom sessions, they'll have the chance to cook alongside with us.
Each week, Scouts can take up to 4 different merit badges, take advantage of different advancement opportunities, and have fun in different activities as well. Some of the merit badges that we offer include nature, first aid, wilderness survival, camping, movie making, photography, and a whole host of other merit badges. Firecracker ranks of Camper and Woodsman will also be available for your Scouts to participate in and earn. And we will be using the Google Classroom platform and Zoom throughout the whole experience.
We hope you'll join us this summer, which promises to be full of jam-packed fun, excitement, advancement, and scouting spirit.
For more information, visit our website at randsburgbsa.org. See you this summer.
Here's the most important thing to know. Whether you have a scout that has just crossed over and their summer goal is to learn the skills needed to succeed on the trail to first class, or they are a seasoned scout whose goal is making progress towards a new skill or merit badge, we're here to support you. Your Scouts experience will be a combination of merit badges, activities, skill instruction, work towards rank requirements, and numerous other interactive and engaging experiences. Scouts will be able to sign up for merit badges and activities that they're interested in participating in during their week. The specific merit badge and activity schedule will be published this week. A best practice we are seeing, much like Cub Scout dens and packs, is to coordinate and sign up for Scouts BSA Summer Experience Session with your whole patrol or troop. This experience can be done at a troop meeting, in person, using the online experience as a guide, or everyone at their own homes. The key is that all the Scouts are doing it together. Now, I'm sure of you still have many questions, so here's some key information. Like the adventure boxes, feel free to log your questions in the Q&A window, and we will get to those towards the end of the webinar. But I wanted to go ahead and answer some of the frequently asked questions. Will the program be the same each week? Right now, the plan is that each week we'll have similar program offerings. However, it is anticipated that each week we'll have more activities available than a scout will have time to participate in. So your scout may want to participate in a second week, and we anticipate offering a few unique merit badges each week. What does the daily schedule look like? We continue to fine-tune the daily schedule. However, just like summer camp, a scout can choose what they want to participate in. There will be anywhere from 17 to 20 merit badges offered each week, and we expect each scout would be able to complete at least 4 merit badges a week. For example, though, it is okay if your family schedule only allows your scout to take 2 merit badges in any particular week. Will this be all online? While there is no in-person sessions, merit badges will be a combination of online, in your backyard, and in your neighborhood, all facilitated on a dedicated online platform in small groups by camp staff. We understand that Scouts and families have been working diligently on school e-learning over the last several weeks, and don't worry, we will be keeping that in mind when we continue to develop this program. Is there a capacity? Yes, there is a 250 Scout per week capacity, and we'll be instituting a small group capacity for merit badge sessions. Capacity for each session will depend on the merit badges, but think small groups of 10 to 15. The first session starts June 8th, and a leader and parent meeting is scheduled for this week, so sign up today. Special this evening, we have a guest calling in live from Randsburg to talk to us about this amazing opportunity. I would like to now invite Matt Keck to tell us a little bit more about how Randsburg is preparing for this summer.
Well, Matthew, thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. I am here live in our Randsburg studios. We have outfitted a couple of our areas. This is the conference room with a green screen and some lighting and a monitor, and it is looking great. We have a team on the ground that has been working on these classes with, as Liz said in the video, curated content specific for this program format. And that's important to remember when looking for programs this summer. We're not just trying to do the thing that we've done before. Most of these delivery mechanisms are very different than what we may have seen before. As Matthew said, we've really tried to evolve our programming to make sure that it works really well for Scouts and for our staff in this format, to have that interaction that we all value through a camp experience. Those merit badges that Matt Hostel in the video was talking about, first aid, movie making, photography, wilderness survival, nature, camping, all of those are in. We've got a couple others that will make that core of our merit badges, and then there'll be a couple that we rotate in every week. So as Matthew was saying, every week will be a little bit different in terms of the offerings, but we anticipate about 11 or 12 core merit badges and then additional merit badges on top of that. Our friends with the Firecraft organization have been working on Camper and Woodsman to evolve that program delivery system. And then we're also just today started working on building out some of our advancement for things like Tenderfoot. We know that many of you probably had Weeblos cross over into your troops, and those folks, we want to make sure we're supporting them as well through some rank advancement opportunities. So if you are a leader on the call right now with a troop, make sure that you're encouraging even your newest scouts to sign up. We're thinking about course content that will support everyone from that 10.5 to 11-year-old scout who just transitioned or joined your troop, all the way up towards some of those young ladies and young men who are working towards their Eagle and some of the badges that they may need or want to take. We'll have some Eagle required merit badges and a number of elective required merit badges, so that there should be something that interests everybody every week. Couple of announcements for you. Matthew said the schedule is coming out this week. We anticipate that will be by Friday, 5/29 for the schedule. So be sure to look for it there. Matthew, I'm going to go ahead and stay on the call, and I will keep watching the Q&A. If you haven't found the Q&A, it is on the bar on your screen. If you move your cursor up and down a little bit, a bar will appear, and this is the one that has a question mark on the button, and if you press that, the Q&A will appear on your screen, and then I'll stay on and answer as many Q&A questions as we have time for this evening. But I'm going to turn it back over to Matthew. Really appreciate everyone being on, and that's what we've got this evening from Randsburg. Matthew, back to you.
Great. Thank you so much, Matt, for showing us a little bit about what Randsburg is doing. The link to sign up for the Scouts BSA Summer Experience or to pre-order your adventure boxes will be on your screen here in a moment. We're going to go ahead and move into our Q&A session of this presentation. Please continue to feel free to log those questions in the Q&A. We'll try to get to as many as we can this evening. We'll go ahead and get started. I believe this first question is a great question for Matt. Wanted to just go ahead and say, you know, early advertisements stated in the time of summer experience was from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Are those correct?
Yep, Eileen, good evening. Great to have you with us. Those times are in general correct. Most of the content will be during the course of the normal business day, that 9 to 5 time frame. We anticipate some of the activities or other items that could be done will happen in the early evening time, but most of the course content for advancement, for Camper and Woodsman, and for merit badges will happen during that 9 to 5 time, with the evening time being things that may be value added to the scouts or even have some family participation components to them as well.
Hey Matthew, this is Thomas Barrington, Matt Keck. To pair off of that 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. question, we often get a question about just how long can we expect individuals to be on the computer versus doing other things, and how would the schedule work for an individual? Are they expected to be there the whole day? Could you please describe that?
Yep. So depending on what course you take, it will be a little bit different. And so we will help guide all of our participants through that with some pre-packet information. As I believe Allison Cunningham said in the video, it will be about an hour a day that could be projected to spend on many of the merit badges. There are a couple. For example, I was working on communications merit badge yesterday, and we know that there's some project-based learning that goes along with that specific badge. So there will be some live Zoom classroom work, but then there will also be some project time that we've got built in there, and we'll guide our scouts through how to approach those projects individually. But I would predict that some of those Eagle required merit badges probably will take a little bit more, and you should book a little bit more time in your day. But some of the elective merit badges probably will be right around that hour time frame during the day in terms of planning your schedule out.
Okay, we have another question. This has to do with Firecrafter. Is there a cost candidate for camper or woodsman?
I will work on getting some more information from Firecrafter on that. Scouts who are in the experience can participate. I believe that they've also said that scouts who are not in the experience will also have the ability to candidate, but I do not have the answer to that question. I will follow up and we'll get that posted on the summer experience page, and I'll work with the Firecrafter organization to get that posted on their Facebook page as well.
There was another question that just came in on that, which also is how do they sign up for camper and woodsman?
Yep. So in the summer experience, if you want to take part, there will be advertised times to work on that, the same as a merit badge or rank advancement. Outside of that, we'll get that answer posted on Facebook through the Firecrafter organization.
Hey, Matt, can you tell us about some other experiences outside of merit badges that a scout might be participating in during the summer experience?
Sure, Matthew. So there may be things that you can do in and around your home that we can't necessarily have folks at camp with us, but we want to bring a little bit of camp to you. So some of the things that we're kicking around here at Randsburg are things like a virtual 5K, right? We have a 5K that happens every week. Well, we can do that just in a different format with all of you at home. We also are very interested in skill building, right? One of the biggest parts of our program overall is those life skills that we get to build. So there may be things that are just related to building a skill that would help towards rank advancement, but would also build confidence in our young people. And so I would look for some of those skill building modules that are kind of self-paced. Those are things that you can go on and through the Google Classroom platform that we're using, a scout could watch a video or do an activity related to a life skill as well.
All right, well, I don't see any more questions in the Q&A. Please continue to feel free to reach out to us. My name is Matthew Long. We've had Thomas Barrington on the call. Matthew Keck has also been on the call. All of our email addresses are available on the Crossroads of America website if you're interested and have any questions after this session. So please continue to feel free to reach out. We're trying our best to answer as many questions as we can in this format and others. So please feel free to continue to log those questions. There does seem to be some issues with the link. We are working on that. We will get you a new link as best we can or figure out what's going on there. But please, once we get that link figured out, please continue to submit that form. All it is just simple attendance, just so we know who's coming and who's been here. So that is really the wrap of tonight's meeting. So I appreciate you coming out and listening and learning a little bit more about these different experiences. I hope to see you this summer, and thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Just so everyone knows who has troubles with the link, I did just post the full non-shortened link to the Q&A, so that should come through and you can give that link a try. Yeah, hey, Matt, this is a great question. I know we kind of started to wrap things up, but a question about people who had approved camperships, can those be applied?
Absolutely, Thomas. They can be. For Scouts BSA, please reach out to Stephanie Marin, who's been working on that. That's where you submitted your application, likely. You could also route those to camping@crossroadsbsa.org, and Stephanie or Reem would coordinate those. But those that have already been approved could absolutely be applied.